It is garden season 2024, and that means it's time to plant up our 7-tier leaf Greenstalk with all of our hot peppers. Yes, I exclusively grow all of my hot peppers in my 7-tier leaf Greenstalk, and no, I am not affiliated with them. I've just found that this is my best option with my peppers here in Texas because the grounds just dry out too fast for them. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Dream. This is Where the Yokels Grow, my channel, and if you are returning, I am so glad to see you again. And for those of you who may not believe that I grow my hot peppers exclusively, these very large plants, in that 7-tier leaf Greenstalk, I will link some videos down below so you can see that I indeed successfully grow these in my Greenstalk. So let's get to planting them. Okay, so first let me show you the peppers that I grew from seed. I have jalapeno, what is it called? Non-jalapeno, so it's the not hot jalapeno, and Thai chilies. I believe everything that's in here, that's what's in here for hot peppers. There might be a serrano, but I don't think my serranos are ready, but I do also have pumpkin jalapenos in here. And then if you didn't see my video where I talk about go buy your plants if you can't get something to grow, well, I've had a hard time with my serrano and my cayenne peppers, so I went and bought starts. So that's what's here. I've got serrano, I've got a sweet banana, which is not hot, of course. I also have a hot cayenne. There was something else. Hot cayenne, sweet banana. And this one, look, this is a Fresno chili. Y'all see how it has 3 plants in there? So I'm gonna get 3 peppers for 1 plant. And that's pretty good. And I believe this one's a Fresno as well. Nope, this is an Anaheim. I had a hard time with my Anaheims growing. Now, here is the Greenstalk that I'm going to be using. I had grown my lettuce in here. So we went ahead and got all the lettuce with the exception of that one over there who's just, you know, she's surviving, so we're going to let her survive. We went ahead and got all of that out, kind of tussled the soil up. We put some of Espona's, I think it's their Garden Tone, which is an all-inclusive, or not all-inclusive, but an all-purpose garden fertilizer. And then as I plant, I will put in the Mycos root stimulator, which are microorganisms to help eat at that soil around those roots and get those really going. And then we just topped it off with some potting soil. I don't remember the brand. I'll find it and put it up on the screen for you. So we're going to start with the bottom tier, and we're going to plant every other cell with a pepper, and then in the cells that we don't plan a plant in, we'll either put a marigold or a calendula in with. All right, before we get started, I want to talk a little bit about peppers and the type of soil they like. They like a rich, loomy soil, and they can handle a pH level up to a 7.2, but I will caution against nitrogen, and that's why you didn't see me put any worm dirt into this soil, and that's why we only use just the basic all-purpose organic garden fertilizer. And I actually will not put any more in here other than when we start it with this Mycos. This will be the only thing that will go on the roots, and from there in, from the rest of the season, I won't fertilize them unless I really see them struggling a lot, but typically I don't have to because they really like this soil. This is just a typical, you can see it's just an organic garden potting mix. That's all it is, nothing more. And so we're going to get started. I'm going to start at the bottom tier and then we'll work our way up. Now, if separating something like this scares you, don't be. You're not going to hurt this plant, but if you really want to do it easier, soak it into, like, put it in a bucket of water and let all that dirt just soak off, and those roots will come off a lot easier. But we're just going to go ahead and go for it. These are the Fresno chilies. as you can see, that was being a little more difficult. So we're going to let that soak and get all that dirt off of there, and we're just going to move on to a different pepper. So you can see how root bound that is. So you just want to loosen your roots up. Don't, you know, don't do a Charmin squeeze. Just loosen them up a little bit. Now move that soil back because we want that to go as deep as it can. Take a little bit of this mycose. And we're actually going to put it on all the root system as much as we can. Put her in, face her out. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm leading it. Because if you do this, when you go to put the Greenstalk on, it's going to chop off your leaves. Now we'll get the rest of them planted. Okay, so we got the bottom tier planted. Now we're going to put another tier on it. Putting them at an angle does two things. When you go to put the second tier or you put the tier down on top of it, you're less likely to break the branches. And two, it encourages the roots to grow that way versus this way. So then they're just in that circle. Okay, so I forgot to put on something very important. Don't forget it. The tray in between needs to be on for the water. There we go. I know it's me. So this Fresno, you see how it's all knotted together?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna slowly, I don't know if we're gonna get it apart.
Yeah, we do.
I know, there's 3 parts. We just gotta keep massaging them.
I know.
Oh, there comes that one.
Can you see all the plants and that cat?
I see that cat.
His whole name's Nessa.
I know his name's Neja. Come on. Okay, we got it all planted up. Now the empty holes, as soon as my little marigold seedlings are just a little bit bigger, we'll be filling up those other holes that are empty. And I actually ended up moving one of the Fresnos up that I planted right beside it, but I went up with it. And then on the top here, I went and got, because I ran out of peppers, the big ones, so I got the biggest, smallest ones I had, and you can see these guys got a little bit of sun scald. I had gotten them out of the greenhouse to give them some air on a hot day, and we went to a soccer game that morning, and I forgot to put them back in when I was hardening them off. So we got these little, they're all Anaheim, all of them. Got them across the top. And I thought I would show you my other towers that I have real quick that have other things growing in them. So this is my herb tower, and like I said, I have been growing in these for 4 years. Every year I get a brand new one. So the new one that I'm after is the pink one. But this year this is going to be my herb tower, and you can see I still have some herbs that I got to get planted. And then here is my bigger tower. But this year we planted nasturtiums all the way around, and so it's going to be a big flowering beautiful tower. And let's walk over to the strawberry tower. Here is my final tower. This was the very first tower that I ever bought, and for the first 2 years this was the tower that I grew. Not only did I grow peppers in it, but I actually grew tomatoes in with the peppers in these cells. So they are amazing growing systems. They are a little expensive, so I recommend that you find them on sale and find some other YouTube creators who are affiliated with them to maybe get a discount link. So we got it all planted up, and it will do amazing. Now I know some people are going to ask, do I get cross-pollination with all the different peppers? And to be honest, I'm not the hot pepper eater in the house. My husband is, and he's never said that he tastes a difference between, you know, like the jalapeno. Now I use the serrano and the cayenne peppers, just a minute, for spices, drying them out and grinding them up for the year. But he eats all the jalapenos. So the only other jalapeno that's in here is the pumpkin jalapeno. Anyways, we have Anaheim and Fresno in here as well. I've grown Anaheim before, and I can't say that anytime it's been grown near a hot pepper that it's taken on a more heat than it normally does. So I actually don't anticipate any cross-pollination. So if you found some value in this video and you enjoyed it, please give us a like and a thumbs up. It helps this channel to grow. And if you found some value in this video, you might consider subscribing to the channel, because there will be more growing videos and more gardening videos, and then in the future there will be canning videos, and hopefully we will get enough peppers this year to be able to make hot sauces again. But till I see you in the next video, you all take care of yourselves, you keep your heads up, and more importantly, no matter how you do it, you keep growing. Bye-bye, y'all.